Todd Orchide here with Revolution Rental Management. Wanted to show you how to use your owner portal. So we've got you logged in here. This is the main screen where your owner portal should normally start off. This is the dashboard page. So it's this, if you look over here at the left, it's this first main tab. This is where your portal will usually start out. You'll see on this page at the top, you've got My Dashboard, which has some numbers, and we'll scroll through that here in a second. And then you also have some charts down at the bottom that you can look at, and then you have a contribution button. We also have some other tabs that we'll go through here, and then up at the top you'll see we have some different information we can go into. To start off with, we'll look at the dashboard numbers. So you'll see by default it has the current month displaying these numbers. You can click the filter option and you can change this. You can select which property. If you have multiple properties, you can select which time period you want, and then you can apply that. You can even set it as the default if you would like. We're going to leave this on the current month. You'll see the numbers it shows. The previous balance is what the balance was at the end of the prior period. So if we've got October of 2023 selected, then this was the balance on September 30th. Income is how much money has come into your portfolio so far during this period of time. Expenses is how much you've paid out during that period of time. That includes your management fee. So over here, you'll see it lists your management fee separately also. But when it shows your expenses, that's included in this. And then you'll see what your ending balance, your balance right now basically is. You can scroll over by clicking the little button like I did a second ago. That'll show you what your management fee you've paid so far is. Any funds that are pending, that basically means if someone has paid money, but it hasn't settled to the bank yet, because it takes about 3 days, 3 business days usually for any electronic payments to settle. So that'll show you if that's the case here. And then available funds would be how much money is available currently to send to you. So right now that's minus 198 for this portfolio. The portfolio has a minimum of $300. That must be because of some unpaid bills. So I'll show you where you can see that here in a minute. So you can see why the available balance is negative. If you look down here, we can see our income. If we had different kinds of income, for example, if your tenants reimburse you for utilities or anything else, then you could see that broken up in the pie chart here. In this case, all we have is rent income of $1,200. But then you'll see expenses here, and you'll see we can toggle the unpaid expenses. So that's why we have the minus 198 that you'll see up here. There is an unpaid maintenance and repair bill. If we check that off, it will only show you the items that have been paid. So we'll see here owner benefits package for the 2 different units and the management fee that's been paid. So, this is sort of a quick summary for you as to, just what you can see at a glance is in your portfolio. Now, if we need to deposit money, in this case, we don't. This owner has $300 in their account. They need to pay $198, so they're basically good right now. But if you needed to, you could click on the new contribution button. Just type in how much money you need to contribute. You can leave a little comment here if you'd like, and then just select which bank account you're going to pay that from and click save, and that will process that debit from your bank account to put that money into your account with us. If you have more than one portfolio, you can select that up here. We have some clients like that who have multiple LLCs that they hold property in, so you would select that here to determine which portfolio do you want to deposit the money into. So that's this screen, the dashboard screen. The next screen is your ledger. You can click on that over on the at the left here. This is basically a line-by-line accounting of what has happened in your account. So just like the last page, you can filter this and change it for whatever time period you want. It defaults right now to the current month. It's got your income, your expenses, your ending balance, and your management fee at the top, just like the other one did. But then you'll see down here it has line by line everything that has happened in your account. So if we go back to the beginning of the month, we could see that there was a charge of $650. So you can see you can scroll left and right on this to see this. So there was $650 of rent that was collected basically. Then we had a management fee that was paid, another rent, another management fee. This was a payment sent out to the owner, so you see it goes minus 1,078. So you can see over on the right a running total. So you'll see at the top here it said the prior month's balance was $300. You'll remember from before. So there was $650 of income, which brought up the balance to $950. Then we paid a management fee that brought the balance down. More money came in, balance went up. Another management fee was paid, balance went down. And then we sent the money out to the owner, so the balance went way down to 380. And then we can just keep seeing this line by line. So this is very helpful for trying to figure out if you have any questions about what's going on in your account, why your balance is what it is. We always recommend coming to this page, the ledger page, and looking at it line by line. And like I said, you can change the filter on this. If we wanted to go back for the whole year, we could do that. We just apply that. You'll see now it's showing the entire year, the income, expenses, balance, management fees, and then you can go through this line by line. You can page back and forth through the pages at the bottom to see all that. The other thing you can do is download this data. So you'll see this little down arrow button here. If you click on that, it'll actually download an Excel file that you can use if you need to get that to your accountant or anything else. The next tab you'll see over here is communications. We don't really prefer to use this. We prefer for you to email us directly. However, you can come in here to conversations. If you did a new conversation, that will come to us, but it probably won't be responded to as quickly as if you just sent us an email at support@revolutionrm.com. So this is here, but we recommend not using it. The next thing is the document section. This is going to show you first at the top is all of your statements. So a lot of people get confused because they look through and they see are statements. You have to scroll down to the bottom to see other documents. So this would be leases, move-in inspections, move-out calculations. You can see all that kind of stuff here. Here's a lease. Here's a move-out calculation. Here's a management agreement, an insurance policy, owner handbook. All this stuff is down here under other documents. Up here above that is all of your owner statements. And you'll see right here, it shows you the period it covers. One thing I always like to point out to everybody is it sorts this by statement period. So people will frequently go looking for their annual statement at the beginning of the year and they can't find it. And the reason is because you have to go down to the bottom to look for, as you can see here, 1/1/22 to 12/31/22, because it goes in order of the first date that that statement covers. So in order for you to find it, you have to scroll down. It's not going to be by the last date of the statement. So some people get confused about that. So just something to keep in mind. And again, just like the previous page, you can click the little download button here and it'll download a PDF for you of that statement. If you want to see any of your bills, you can also click on that and it'll show you the bills for that particular statement. You can also go here to the reports tab. Reports will show you, we have a rent roll report that is published to everybody's account. So you can always look at your rent roll report. You can either view that or you can download it if you need to. It's taking a second here to load up. Give it just a second here. There we go. So now you can see we've got the rent roll. These are the leases for this property that this owner has. That report is in everybody's portal. We also have another report in everyone's portal, which is the all work order report. So you can click on that one, and that'll show you all the work orders for your report. So really useful information there that's in everybody's account. Everybody can find that. You can also download an Excel version or download a PDF version of those two reports, but we publish these to everyone's report tab. The last tab here is bills. The most confusing thing here for most clients is that they can't find a bill because the filters are set wrong. Always click on the little filter tab here so you can customize the filters that you have set up. So you'll see here you can filter by either bill date or payment date. A lot of them will only show unpaid by default. So if you're looking for a bill that's been paid, come in here and either select paid or all. Again, you can select which portfolio. If you've got multiple buildings, you can select which building. And then you can set your date range, whether you just want to look at this month or last month, whatever the case may be. And then you could also do a custom date range. And then you just hit apply, and that would do that. Now you can scroll back and forth on this. A lot of people miss that. They just see the first few columns. If you need more information about a specific bill, so for example, bill 35924, we can scroll to the right. We can see the amount of the bill, the amount that was paid, but you can also click the little dots and you can generate a PDF of that, or you can view details on that bill to see what it was. This one was an owner benefits package. We can see the date on it, all that good information. So those are the main parts of your screen. The other things you have up here are under this little menu, my contact info, payment information. You can change your password, log out, or go back to our company page. So I'm going to go first to the contact info tab screen. I'm not going to click on it here. I've already got it open because I needed to blur out some contact information. But if you clicked on that tab, this is or that on that link, this is where it would take you to. It has your contact information. Normally, it wouldn't be blurred out. You can see all this stuff for your own screen. But if you need to change any of this, you can just click the Edit Contact Info button, and you can update the contact information that we have for you. The other screen that we have that we can go to here is the View Payment Information tab. So if we click on that View Payment Information tab, what's going to come up is this screen here with your payment information. Again, we've got some stuff blurred out here. On your screen, you would see everything. But you can add a new account here, or you can make a contribution just like you could from the other page. You can delete the existing account if you need to. Let's say you close a bank account. You can click the little delete button, remove the account that's in here, and then you can click New Account and add a new one in there that you need to use. And this can be used for where we send payments to, so when your rent comes in, and also where you make payments from when you need to deposit money to the account. So this screen is always here. So that's basically it for the portal. There's not a whole lot to go through here. There's a lot of information displayed, but there's not a lot of different places for us to go through. The other feature I'll just show you is you can switch this to a darker navigation. That's a feature that they added. But that's just about it. If you have any questions about it, of course, send us an email. Let us know, support@revolutionrm.com. But that is your owner portal.